Hi there. Many of you have been asking me for test-taking strategies or tips on how to really maximize your performance on the AP exam. So I wanted to take some time to put down all the strategies that I have been reading about and that my students have told me later on that they have been very helpful for them on the AP exam. I have 7 strategies I want to share with you. First of all, make sure that you take practice tests. There's a very, very high correlation between the amount of practice tests you take and your score. The more practice tests, the better your score. I think that because this probably has a lot to do with getting used to the vocabulary, getting used to the types of questions, and just becoming more relaxed with taking this kind of test. I also think a lot of it has to do with training your brain, right, to perform for a longer period of time than what it is normally accustomed to. So a lot of students will ask, well, how many tests should we take? I really think to make sure that you're very prepared for this test, I would plan on maybe about 5 or 7 practice tests. Of course, if you have the time, you can always do more. The second strategy I have for you is do the easy questions first, right? And then come back for the harder ones. A lot of times what happens is we may experience a harder question or a question that we perhaps are not as fluent in with respect to the topic, and it eats up our clock. That's what we call clock eaters. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we go through the whole test, right? In that section, make sure you answer all the questions you know you can get right. They are not put in any specific order where the questions get harder as you go along, right? It's different topics. So make sure you go ahead and you correctly answer the ones you know you've got. Then come back and figure out which ones perhaps are giving you a little bit of a harder time and tackle those. Now, it's very, very important that you answer every question. If you do not answer the question, it is 100% chance that you're not going to get any points for it. But there are certain things that you can do to try and improve your chances of getting points for that question. One of the most powerful strategies is eliminate any answers that you know cannot be correct, either because of the way that it's worded or because perhaps it's not in the proper order. If they ask you a question, something like what happens if A, then B, then C occurs, make sure that your answer addresses A first, then B, then C. Because a lot of times they may put another answer in there that perhaps has it in the reverse order. So use all those kinds of cues, right, to eliminate any answers that you know cannot be correct. The fourth strategy is bring a watch and manage your time carefully. That is key to being able to be sure that you go through the whole exam and are able to answer all of the questions. Fifth, make sure you plan out your essays very, very carefully. It is best to take 3 to 5 minutes to write a little outline of how you want to organize your essay. Make sure that you include your thesis statement in your introductory paragraph. Then make sure you address that thesis, right, in the supporting paragraphs that follow. Having an outline will help you stay focused, and it will also probably get you more points because your essay will seem much more organized. Make sure you include all of the relevant vocabulary for that particular topic. Don't forget, this is your opportunity to demonstrate your depth of knowledge. With depth of knowledge comes the ability to use the appropriate vocabulary correctly. The sixth strategy, believe it or not, is bring some water and a snack for your break. This is very, very important. Remember, good hydration is very important for your brain to function optimally. You also want a little bit of nutrients, right, to replenish all those calories that you burnt on the first part of the test. If possible, get up and move around, right? It'll be much better for you with respect to better circulation. It'll cause you to take deeper breaths and replenish your body with the oxygen that it will need for the next part of the test. Lastly, maintain positive self-talk. Even if you hit a snag or you come across a series of questions you can't answer, you have put a lot of work into this course so that you can perform well on the test. And I am absolutely confident you will. Just do not get down on yourself. Remember, you got this. If you would like to talk about any more of these strategies, or if you think you might need a couple more strategies, please do not hesitate to contact me. I know that you will be very successful in your AP exam. If you can remember, please do contact me in July and let me know how you did. I can't wait to get that very positive email from you. All right, take care. Bye-bye.